Are you looking for what is the best robot vacuum mop combo on the market today? Then you've come to the right place. I'm comparing the top 2 top-rated robot vacuum mop combinations that are high quality. Is that what you're looking for, right? If you're like me, you want something without as little hassle as possible, and that's why you're watching this video, because you're trying to compare those 2 main robot vacuum mops that stand out, and you want to know which one's the best for you. Am I right? Same here with me. I went on a deep search to find the best robot mop vacuum. I wanted quality, I wanted something that lasted a long time, and I wanted something that was as little hassle as possible. That is what I found here. I'm gonna dig into the pros, the cons, and I'm gonna tell you my top pick at the end of this video because I know you wanna know that. I'm gonna lay it all out for you so you can make an easy decision. Does that sound good to you? All right, let's go. I'm Zackus. I do only honest reviews. I'm not sponsored. Hit that subscribe button to get notified first when new videos go live. It's free to do so, cancel anytime, become part of the Zackus Nation. I want you guys to benefit from finding things that you never even thought you needed that are gonna help your lives, like this video. Cool new products, things for men, connected home, and of course travel videos like crazy coming in 2023 that you want to be notified about first. Let's dive right into the pros and cons of each of these, and then I will go into more details after that at the end of the video. I'll tell you which one I recommend as well. Sound good? Let's do this. Pros go first because we want to talk about the good stuff first. So Ecovacs Deebot X1 Omni Black. Okay, here's the list. Self-emptying dustbin, 30 to 60 days, 90 if it's just you, but if you have pets and kids and stuff, at least 30 to 60 days. Self-washing, drying, and refilling mop. So it takes care of everything for 30 days on average. I mean, you don't have to think about it. It cleans itself. It dries itself. Beautiful. The next thing is built-in voice assistant. This is the big one. It's called the Yukio. It's like Alexa or Google. And basically you can speak directly to it like, hey, Yukio, go clean the kitchen. Go clean the living room. You can set cleaning zones. So you could say, hey, you might have a cleaning zone around your kid's high chair or something. You could just say, go clean that. It'll just come out, vacuum or mop or both, however you have it set up. Really, really cool feature that you don't find in any other vacuum so far that I've seen or tried. So this is a huge pro for me. I really enjoyed this feature because with Google and Alexa, you have to do all this language, you know, you got to wake them up. Then you got to say, hey, ask Roborock to clean this kitchen and the vacuum and all. Like it's like a paragraph, and then it might work or it might not, but this just works. Okay, the next one is it's got this crazy cool AI powered obstacle avoidance system. A lot of the premium systems now have this, but it's a huge pro because it really does work. It really doesn't climb over poop or cords or anything like that, or shoes, or get stuck or anything. It just really has a nice awareness around it. The next one is works as a security camera with two-way audio. This brings another camera that you can use. You have full access to shut it off if you don't want it, but you can drive the camera around and look at something if you're out of town or you're at work and you need to see something. Really, really cool feature. The next thing on the list is it has a great battery life. 145 minutes when we tested it, about 2.5 hours up to 4 hours and 20 minutes depending on, you know, your settings. If you have the vacuum at full speed and the mop at full speed, it's obviously using more energy, so you can check on that. But it also has automatic recharge and return, so it'll go and back to the station, charge itself up, and then continue the job. You don't have to like restart the job or anything. Another premium feature you're going to find in most premium vacuums and vacuum mops, especially at this price point. The next one is it genuinely has a smart navigation system and a super quick navigation system. It created a map in like 30 minutes or less, just super fast with all the technology, the LiDAR, the AI, the camera. It can see things and really build out the map and blueprint of your floor really fast and quickly. Pretty amazing. I was super impressed. It has great suction, which is what you want from a premium mop, right? So it has 5,000 PA. The next one is it's fast and granular mapping, which I just talked about. Very detailed mapping, 3D mapping, crazy detailed mapping. It even takes pictures if you have your camera set up and on of obstacles, so you can look on the map and see like shoes or whatever it's considering an obstacle. Maybe you want to move it or you just want to be aware of it. It handles pet hair really well. You would want that from a premium vacuum like this, so that's a really good feature. The next thing is it has scratch safe wheels and brushes. So most premium vacuums have this, but just wanted to mention it as a pro. It's not going to scratch your stuff up. It has HEPA filters and HEPA bags, so you're getting like really great stuff there to keep the air clean. I'm really big on not using bagless stuff. I want HEPA so that the dust doesn't go back into the air. That's a really big thing for me. The next one is 1 gallon or 4-liter water capacity. It has a huge reservoir for your clean water and your dirty water. Crazy cool. Okay, let's flip over to Roborock's Pros so you can see them side by side. Again, another self-emptying dustpan, 30 to 60 days capacity. Mine goes 90 days, but I don't have kids and pets and stuff. I'm always in the house, so I get a little bit more life out of that. It has self-washing and refilling mop, which is crazy cool. Again, it's going to take care of itself and keep your floors clean for at least 30 days. It again has the AI powered obstacle avoidance system, very similar to the Ecovacs. It works as a security camera with two-way audio, very similar here. This one's a little bit tricky. It has a lot more security around it, so you have to do a few things to get it working and stuff, but still very cool. Battery lasted 180 minutes here, about 3 hours in my test, with automatic recharging and return technology. It has 5200 amp battery, so it's got a little bit more life there. It's a little bit bigger battery. It's a heavy vacuum. It has genuinely smart technology. Again, super fast, granular, 3D mapping, all these cool mapping features. I preferred the mapping on this over the Ecovac. It just had a lot more details to it. The next one is really great suction. This has better suction, just a slight better suction, 5100 PA than the Ecovac, and it picked up 97.9 debris in most tests that I researched. Really good, almost 100%, which is crazy cool. And even picked up some rocks and some pretty big stuff and took care of it with no problems at all. Again, fast and granular mapping, super cool mapping. It does carpet and hardwood tile floors. So if you have like harder stuff like tile or hardwood or planks or linoleum, and then you have carpet, it does both, which is a huge pro over the Ecovac, which does not do carpet. Handles pet hair, great. So if you have pets, don't worry about it. Any premium vacuum should be doing that. And then it has the same scratch safe wheels, brushes that you find in most premium vacuum cleaners. It does clean itself. So this one over the Ecovac cleans itself out, its actual docking station out. So yeah, both of them clean the mop, but on the Ecovac you have to take a brush out and clean it, which I'll get into in the cons. But the autonomy offers less maintenance because it keeps care of its complete self. All you have to do is dump the dirty water out, put the clean water in every 30 days, change that bag out, boom, you're solid. And then of course it has the HEPA filters and the HEPA bags. So that are the pros comparison there. This is why these are the top of the line. Now let's get on to the cons. Do you really want to know them? Are you sure? Okay, let's talk about the few issues they both have, because nothing is perfect, right? And you want to know what the bad is too, so you can compare and decide for yourself what is best for you. So here are the cons. Ecovac, Deebot, X1 Black, Omni Black. The first one on both of these, I'm just going to put them both up. Expensive. Oh my goodness, it's going to cost you some change. They're both about $1,500 each, which is quite a bit of investment considering that you can get other things for half that or less, but they're not going to be the quality and the self-autonomy that you're getting here from both of these. So you have to take that into account too, and look for deals, look for discounts, look for sales, stuff like that if you can be patient. The second one is of the cons. For a lot of people, it's a large base station. Both of these have large base stations. Big footprints. I didn't find it to be a big deal because I understand that this is like basically like I'm putting a factory, in my kitchen that's gonna like mop and clean itself and all this stuff. And I thought they were both beautifully designed and fit into the house really great. But a lot of people want something really small, understated, kind of hidden away. So you've got to consider that. So you've got to weigh the pros and cons there. Like, do I want something that takes care of everything, or do I want to have to take care of it, but it not, be so visible? The Ecovac definitely has a more designer look to it. It's much more elegant and pretty, where the Roborock has a more utilitarian look to it. I prefer the Roborock look, but both of them are beautifully designed and great. The big con for the Ecovac is it does not do carpet. I have low pile, like tight rugs in my office and study. Would not even attempt to go on them. Would not do any high pile. No carpet at all. It would not do carpet. So that's a huge negative for me. I need something that's going to do both. And you get that with the Roborock. It does do both. And so another big con from the Roborock that is contrary to the Ecovac is it does not have a built-in dryer. You have to spend money to get a dryer put onto it. It's an additional accessory. And that's a pretty big deal when your thing's mopping and getting super wet. You don't want it to get moldy and stinky. You need it to be dry. And so I was really disappointed in Roborock for the money you have to spend on this thing, that you have to do an add-on to do a dryer. It just seems like common sense. But if you love all the features of Roborock, spend the $60 and get the add-on and you'll be set. Another thing I found with Roborock that a lot of people found was it does struggle with stretched out wires. It doesn't seem to avoid them like the Ecovac, and it does kind of climb over them, but I had no entanglements or no really big issues. It didn't break anything or pull anything, but it is something to note if you want to know that. And then another con for the Ecovac is you have to clean it. The docking station itself gets dirty down in the tray, so they provide a brush and a button on the Ecovac that you push, and then it puts a little clean water down in the thing. You take the brush and you have to clean it out, and then click another button and it cleans that water into the dirty facility. Rinse out the brush, put it back into the thing. That kind of defeats the whole point to me of like a self-contained system that's taking care of itself. The Roborock takes care of itself. It even cleans itself. When it's cleaning the mop heads, it's actually cleaning the tray. It just does everything for you except dry, and you can actually add that on so you have a complete system. I know a lot of people also have complained in reviews from my research about the noise and size of these, but I'd like to point out 2 points here. Any really good robo vacuum is loud because it has strong suction to pull all that debris from the robot into the vacuum bag or into the dustpan, whatever kind you have. So some noise is needed and shows the quality of the product because it's really pulling out and not leaving anything behind, which some of the cheaper models do. The size is needed to handle the water, the clean and dirty, the bag, and all the things that go into charging and cleaning itself. Thankfully, they designed them both really well and they fit into any home. Okay, pros and cons are in the books. Hope that helps you guys out a lot. Are you ready to dig into some of the details? Yes? Let's dig in a little and get to some of the specs and stuff that some of you more nerdy people like me want to know about, so that it can help you even further on your decision to what is the right vacuum mop combination for you. Okay, so Ecovac Deebot X1 Black, They both have like mouthful names. I don't know why, but its dustpan capacity is 3 liters or 101 ounces or about 12.6 cups, if that kind of helps you visualize that. The Roborock S7 Max Ultra dustpan capacity is 2.5 liters or 84 ounces or around 10.5 cups. So much smaller dust capacity. But I found in my test that both held about 30-60 days fine. So I wasn't really super concerned about that. The clean water tank on the Ecovac is 4 liters or 135 ounces or 16.9 cups, about 1 gallon. That's pretty huge. The capacity on the Roborock for the clean water is 3 liters. So you're losing a whole liter. It's about 101 ounces or 12.6 cups. The dirty water tank on the Ecovac is around 4 liters again, 135 ounces or 16.9 cups or 1 gallon, to kind of give you some visuals there. The dirty water on the Roborock tank capacity is 2.5 liters, 84 ounces or 10.5 cups. Whatever math works for you to help you visualize that. So definitely getting a smaller dirty water in the Roborock and a smaller on the clean water as well. As you can see, you're losing a liter on the clean water and you're losing a liter and a half on the dirty water. But I didn't find this to be a huge issue. So if you like the features of the Roborock, you'll be fine. It's obviously better to have more because it lasts longer, but you have to weigh out, is the features worth giving up and stuff. The suction's about the same, 5,000 PA on the Ecovac, 5,100 PA on the Roborock. The docking stations are pretty similar. Roborock's a little smaller. The docking station on the Ecovac is 16.9 inches and 20 by 22.7 inches, and the docking station on the Roborock is 19.4 inches by 16.5 inches. I hope that gives you a little bit of the more specs on that, just so you can compare those two and see what you think about there. Okay, after trying both, I have to say I landed firmly on one of these as my total decision that I'm going to use personally ongoing for the next year. Obviously, I'm going to try out new stuff that comes out, but this is the one I liked out of all the Roborock vacuums I've tried on this channel, which I've tried a lot. Shark. I've tried many of the Roomba's iRobots. I've tried Narwhal's Frio. I've tried several Roborocks, and I've tried the Ecovac. And so there's a lot out there. I've tried the i8, the i7, the J7 Plus. I've tried the Shark XL, the Ecovac X1, the Ecovacs X1 Omni. I've tried Roborock S7 Plus, the Roborock MaxV View Ultra. So a lot of stuff, that I'm comparing this to, and I've firmly landed on the Roborock S7 MaxV Ultra. I wasn't thrilled at this price point, and it didn't have a dryer, but everything else just works so well. It mops and vacuums very well and has the tech to pull up the mop and vacuum the carpet. It literally sucks the mop up so it's not dragging it across the carpet. I also, oddly enough, prefer the look of the MaxV Ultra. I know it's crazy. I thought I was sold on the Ecovac when I got it, but when I got the Roborock, it's just like really beautifully designed. The last thing for me that really tipped the scales was that it cleans itself. The X1 Omni comes with a brush and buttons to put clean water into the bottom so that you can brush the clean the tray out, which means you got to get down on your knees and do like work to clean it. The Roborock does it all by itself. Everything is cleaning self-concealed, which I love, and autonomy. The entire goal is to do as little maintenance as possible and have this robot do everything for me weekly. Go out, vacuum, mop, take care of the house. Truth is, you really can't go wrong though with either one of these. But if you have carpet of any kind, when I say you might have issues with the X1, you will have issues. I have very low pile, tight rugs in my office and study, and it wouldn't even attempt to go on them. You have to take the mop heads off. It even tells you that in the instructions to pick the vacuum up, take the mop heads off and put it into carpet mode, or that puts it into carpet mode. So that's another thing you have to do to get it to do its job, which kind of defeats the point of spending $1,500 to have something do everything for itself. I've done full videos also on both of these. If you want to check out more details, see more of this, dig into even more details on these. If you want to check those out, the links are down in the description and at the end of the video. So be sure and check that out. Hey guys, are you a Zackus subscriber? Hit that subscribe button right there. It is right there. You can do so for free, cancel at any time, become part of the Zackus Nation. You'll get notified first when I put up videos like this, and I've got some awesome videos coming. I've got tons of videos that are live you want to check out. All the things for men, connected home, and travel video. We're gonna do a lot of travel videos. I only do honest reviews. I'm not sponsored. No one's paying me for this. I went out and bought these with my money to try them. I wanted to test them out. Because they're so expensive, I didn't keep both of them at the same time. I had to return one that I didn't care for, and I kept the one that I liked. So they don't know who I am. I do use affiliate links, but they just bring in a little tiny money to support the channel, and I really appreciate it when you do use my links, because it does help. It costs a lot of money to run this channel. And but I want you to know that I'm just really trying these products for me, and I'm buying them, and then I want to come on here and tell you the good and the bad, the ugly, so you can use your hard-earned money to do what you want to do and what's going to help you out the best. That's what I watch YouTube videos for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you, and I hope that you came to a decision and in your journey for your search for the best robot mop vacuum currently on the market. I chose the Roborock, which I just told you about in the video. I love it, and it works so well, and I hope that it works good for you, or the Ecovacs, whichever one you choose. They are the top two right now on the market. They are beating out everybody else, and that is pretty amazing. Hopefully we'll see something from my robot now that Amazon's bought them, but that is yet to be seen. I love seeing your beautiful faces, and I can't wait to see it again. I hope wherever you are in the world that you are blessed and you're well, and thank you again for watching this video. I will catch you in the next Zackus video. Peace.